Alright, hello everybody, this is beau-hindman for Massively TV. Da-da-da. And you are watching Massively TV actually, funny enough. Let me scooch in here a little bit, my screen size. I thought I had that all figured out beforehand, but Livestream has a way of messing with you when you think everything's alright and it's just suddenly it's not. Anyway, this is, excuse me, for the next, I don't know, hour and a half, something like that. I'm sorry, let's do 30 or 45 minutes, more like it. I'm going to be taking a look at Atlantica Online, which is a game with male characters that are the prettiest male characters I've seen in a long time. Isn't he pretty? I can't really, that was the best hairstyle I had. I don't know why a lot of these free-to-play games from Nexon especially, and this one was from Intrieve. Some of the other major ones feature hairstyles that are all emo and stuff. But I'm not a 17-year-old guy with lip piercing, so it's I just have to deal with it, I guess. But what I'm doing in Atlantica Online is I'm basically just going through the newbie areas, the newbie kind of experience, as it were. I've played it, several times before. I never really quite got above level like 17, 16, something like that. But they've done so much with the game in recent last year, pretty much. And Nexon recently has taken it over, stolen it. I don't know what you'd call it. I'm not sure what they did. But they've taken over. Nexon does great stuff, and pretty much nothing has really changed as far as I know. The cash shop stays the same. It just gets transferred to Nexon bucks or whatever they're called. So if you're used to the game, or if you've played the game before, then you're not going to really see any difference. But it's a great game. I'll show you some of the combat here and what makes it different. I'm actually not just one dude. I am up to 9 dudes or girls, dudettes. And right now I have myself here in the middle. That's my main character. I have a healer right here on the right of me. This is the formation when I'm in battle. I have a gunner, which is a ranged character like me, on the left. And then I have 2 melee people up front to kind of guard. And you can get up to 9 characters. On this screen also you can choose auto battle, which took me a while to figure out. I mean, I knew it was an automatic kind of battle, but I didn't want another bot game after that nightmare of last week. But auto battle just kind of lets it play out for you. It's handy, I think, if you're up against an enemy you just can't beat, I guess, and maybe it'll give you a hint or something. I have no idea. But auto battle is pretty much a waste. There's no real reason. The animations, the character animations, all the NPCs, they're all really, really nice. It is click to move, as you can see, but it's also WASD, proper WASD. Look at that. You can do, it's just a standard game. It's like World of Warcraft with WASD enabled, but of course you can also turn WASD, click to move off if you want. Excuse me. Also, you have this giant arrow thing here spinning right to my left is a Quest Auto Walk, which I love auto walk features. A lot of people have a problem with, but to me, auto walk saves me clicking, which saves my wrist pain, hopefully. So, as we're going to play a little bit through here, though, if you have any tips or anything or any questions about the game, just holler, holler in the chat room. We've got a little bit of a kind of a coldish thing going on, so I might be coughing and hacking a bit. But ask in the chat room there, and I'll see if I can answer you. You're going to hear some weird sounds like that. That's a chat sound. The sounds of the fighting might be a little loud, too, but I have turned it down all the way, so hopefully we won't have too many problems. Right now I'm doing a quest. In fact, let me see if I can just I think I can turn the chat sounds off. Sounds, chat sound effects, nope. Boop. I don't need to hear a beep every time somebody says something. The community, by the way, speaking of chat, has been real friendly, been real nice. There's a weird thing where I think it announces when a newer player like myself comes online or something. It'll tell you, and it'll give you the option, hey, do you want to send them a gift? And almost every time I log in now, about 75% of the time, I'll get a little present from somebody for free. And it'll say, welcome, or, here you go. And it'll be like a little, I don't know, gold or something. Somebody gave me a bunch of potions one time. Anyway, in fact, I'll show you the inventory real quick. As you can see, I have 5 people in my quote-unquote army. You can have up to 9. And each one of them has their own inventory. So you can carry quite a bit of stuff. As you kill mobs and kill monsters and stuff like that, you get more and more stuff, as is the usual way in games like this. And you just pile it into your inventory. You'll get a lot of these boxes that are. I'll show you what it does here real quick. You just click on it. Aha, look at there, I got a piece of armor. So I can go through my characters, and they all already have a piece of armor on, so I'll just forget about that. Let's see if I can find something that one of them needs. Spirit orb, I have no idea what that does. But you can move it to the inventory of the person who needs it. You can also see here these first slots, F1 and F2, are slots for hot slots for each character, and I'll show you that in the battle. Essentially, you can put potions, whatever there, and if they're in that hot slot, you can use it during the battle. I'm in a mission right now to kill some deer. I know it doesn't sound real glamorous, but let's go and kill the deer, and since they'll be relatively easy, I'll show you how it works a little bit. Ow! Okay, so it's turn-based. I've got it on slow. I've got a little helper bot back here. I've got some, an optional. He'll pick up some of the loot. Right now, it's this guy right in the middle. You can see there, beau-hind's turn. So I'm just going to click on a deer.
Great. Go. Okay.
Tell my sword guy to go. Until my. Next, it's going to be the enemy's turn. And the deer will come over and kick me. Okay, so it's my turn again. Between you can hit magic, on certain rounds and stuff like that. It'll tell you when and when you cannot do that. So I'm going to right click and it'll fire a magic attack.
Everyone's
I hate how my shaman is essentially
I'll cut you with one stroke.
Healer. So if I start getting hurt here, I'll show you how my shaman, however you want to pronounce it out there. If you want to correct me in the chat room, that's fine. Okay, you can see my little helper bot went up there and grabbed stuff. Excuse me, so I'm going to cut this person to death.
This is it.
Okay, now it's her turn, so I'm going to hit her. Now it's my main guy's turn. Trying to talk quick so I won't use up my turn. You can see the mobs get down on their hands and knees or down on their knees if they're getting hurt. He got attacked. My spearman got attacked 3 times, so he's stunned now.
Don't wait! I'll cut you with one stroke.
So now I've killed all the enemies. I need to gather 7 pieces of meat, so essentially I've got 10 right now, or 7 of 10. So now I've got 8 of 10. So I just won that battle, so it'll, basically it'll go back to the quote-unquote real world, and you'll see that the mob actually dies. So while I'm in battle with a mob, the people outside of the battle will just see, it looks like I'm kind of attacking the mob, or whatever. And so they'll know that I'm in a battle. And I just got a letter while I was in there. I'll bet you that. Nope, my mercenary's been stunned. I was thinking that might have been a newbie gift. So let's kill some more deer. I need 2 more pieces of meat, and then I'll go on to some better monsters. So you can see it's his turn here, my main guy, so I'm just going to pick out some a lot more strategy. Ooh, I leveled up. Hey. This is now their turn. You can also switch to dramatic mode, and it'll do these kind of dramatic. I'll show you. I don't really like it.
I'll cut you with one stroke.
Switch camera angle.
Rise off.
Everyone's dead.
I hate how she's not working on everybody, but anyway. So camera effects are, it'll move your camera into a dramatic angle and all that. I don't really I'll try to zoom in here a bit so you can see the action. Now see how this deer is behind the other deer? I'm not going to be able to attack him except with certain ranged attacks.
Great.
So that's why you need somebody kind of tough.
Here I come.
I was able to kill the deer in the back though because my bullet has a kind of a splatter effect. Splash effect, I'm sorry. Not a splatter too. Okay, so that quest was done. So you can imagine that it'll pop up and tell you what you can do at level 11. Armed snow tiger. Oh, okay. Not me. It tells me when somebody else got a really killer piece of loot, I guess, in case I want to say, hey, cool. So after the quest is done, of course, I can click on the auto path, which is beautiful. I love the auto path. I'm the most immersion-loving gamer out there. I've done projects based on it. But the auto path is wonderful. I can sit there and look around while it drives. It saves me clicks. See, it's a cool looking, that's a strange looking town. Goonzoo World. It's a very cool looking game, but it runs real easy. I'd be out adventuring myself. Okay, so that was... Can you give me the red meat, basically? He's wanting the deer meat. Fresh meat is the best snack food. Yum. Okay, they had 2 leaders, a swordsman with piercing black eyes and a beautiful woman with brown hair. Guess they caused quite an uproar in the forest of spirits. I didn't get to talk to them for very long. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Can you get me 10 strips of rough leather for the clan's supplies I manage? You get them from the deer. I just did deer, dude. Alright, so I'm going to skip the deer one since I just did that. Let me click on this quest instead and auto-walk to that one. Oh, wait. No, that's just to find the... I'll do that one. I got to go to another NPC. Let me find a better one. This book is really cool. I'll show you in a second here. This book lists all just stuff in the game. It's everything. As far as I can tell, you've got actions, monsters as you discover them. You got locations, just all the NPCs.
Planning on more interesting and exciting. Please save the souls
so you
captured
can see
and tormented in Braun Castle.
Okay, so I hope this doesn't take 12 years. Some of the auto moves, it'll tell you actually how long it'll take. Let's see how long it'll take. Probably about a minute. As I'm going, though, let me go ahead and open my inventory. And I'll open some of these extra crates I have. As you can see, all my inventory here. Oh, I got some Scroll of Vortex. That's the gift another player gave me. The scroll is essentially you can cast the scroll in the middle of playing. And, you know, in the next round it'll cast that special effect. And in this case it's a vortex and it kills everything around. I'll cast it next time. Commodity box. Let me zone here and I'll open that. Commodity box. Cool, I got a growth vial. A growth vial is essentially you click on it and it alters the stats of your character permanently, so it's pretty cool. My master's son Hua may be resting somewhere near Busan. Please inform her of the strange occurrences in the Forest of Spirits. Okay. Click on that. Let me go see if I can find her. Dude, you're going to take me all the way back to where it just came from? Come on. Cool, got a little interesting piece of news in my inbox just then. Nice. Okay, so let's open some more boxes. I love opening boxes. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Flame sword, wicked. So here, I'm going to put that in my... you can tell, see, I'm clicking on the different characters in my army.
Great.
Number 2 is my swordsman. I'm going to click that, and it's going to make him learn flame sword. North from here you'll find Jin Wu Chi. Please learn what you can from him. Okay. Just give me a quest already. Oh, north of here. I hope I'm not messing up the quest. Let's see. The quest log is a little bit weird. It can be weird. It can be hard to understand. And it's asking me to kill deer again. Let's go find some mobs. We don't feel like killing deer all day. No jump. I just noticed. Let me open my quest log and see if I can figure out which one that is. Okay. See, that's the quest log. It's really hard to understand. I'm not real sure. If anybody in the chat room knows what the hell I'm supposed to do. The root of the problem. Poor hellish fairy. Mission. Poor hellish fairy from Sunhua. Okay. I was just there. Come on. I don't want to fight deer the whole time. Let me see. Get to this mob here, this NPC, and see if I can find some real mobs to fight. Okay, here we go. No, we're getting close. Alright, after I zone here, if I'm still running, I'm going to open some more gifts, because the gifts rule. I don't know what the crafting or what's involved with the crafting. I'm going to have to figure that out. Okay. This is a good looking game. Now you notice, I just went to this lady, and it's sending me back to her. And look, I get the same quest to go talk to him again. Oh my god, I'm just going to fight fairies. Alright, so let's find some fairies to fight. Right here, here's one. So you just click on the mob, and it's going to send you into the combat phase or whatever. Okay, so it's my turn, of course, I start now.
Great. Okay, here I come.
Darn it. It's annoying when you kill one and the loot is on the ground, so you accidentally waste your character's turn running up and grabbing the loot because you just click too fast.
Huh?
I like how you can move the camera along. Do whatever you want here. There. That mob, I get credit for killing it. Animations are really nice. See, go get the loot.
Great.
You have to wait till your turn to go pick up the loot, although there's no mobs. See, my little robot went up and got there. Whenever I logged in, I got a free gift of 7 days, I think, of these I guess they're kind of like services you can buy normally in the cash shop or something, and one of them includes a robot that goes up and picks up all your loot. I thought it was kind of cool.
Great.
At level, I think my next 2 or 3 levels, I get another mercenary.
Great. Here I go.
See, the animations are real nice.
Everyone,
huh?
come.
Oh, it wasn't. I should have used my vortex to show you that. Goodness, see that I'm killing them way too fast. I'm kind of in an area that's too low for me. Let's go up the way a little bit and see if we can find some more powerful critters. See, and then she dies after you're done. Okay. Here we go. These trees are much more powerful. As a matter of fact, I think they kicked my butt last time. Let's try one. Let's go to a decent level. I mean, angle here. Okay, so with the gun guy, I usually try to go with people. I try to shoot somebody. And my melee, I take the regular guys on the edge. The gun people, the ranged kills will actually. There's splash effect where you hurt the people in the behind him as well. See how he gets down on like this guy right here and this tree guy on the end. I love that.
Great.
Okay, so my melee guy, I'll take him out.
Here I come.
And give it to him. Okay, so on my next turn, I should be able to... Forgot to use it last time. Whose turn is that? Oh, here we go. So even though I've got the casting to screen fire like normal.
Okay, here I come.
So watch at the beginning of my next turn. Oh, both of those guys are dead, but... Vortex would hurt. See, this is pretty low level stuff, so imagine all the abilities at high level would be cool.
Great.
Very cool. I love that vortex. Since I'm hurt, it's just like any other game. As you can see, I've got my characters down here on the left. I mean,
Great.
bottom right.
Huh?
Huh?
My number 4, I believe is my lightning spear guy is hurt, so I can just hit X to sit. And I'm going to heal up, or I can take a potion. It'll pull the mail, give me a monster tip. Okay, thank you very much. While I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and open more presents. Big money, no whammies! Growth vial, I already have those. I have a ton of these things. You get no, I mean, there's no end to the loot you get in this game. Big money! Spear, I already have that on my spear guy, so I'm going to probably sell that for junk. I already got that too. That's just becoming annoying. I want something different. Spirit helmets. Let's see if any of my people, I think they all have helmets.
Hmm.
Yeah, they all have helmets. Leggings? Somebody does not have a legging around here.
Huh?
Okay, my gunner here needs a legging, so I just take that from who's ever interested. Oh! Put it on her. Now she's got a little more might. Okay, so let's attack. So Devil Tree. Oh, she's cool looking. This isn't even part of my quest. I'm just randomly killing mobs now. But
Great!
again, I try to use my melee guy on the people that are alone. My melee guy cannot attack the person in the back row unless he has a special ability, so he has to go for
I'll cut you with one stroke.
them. I'm going to use my range
Don't
guys.
block my way.
See how the damage splashes to the back there. Okay, I'm going to use my scroll again.
I'll cut you with
You can actually take. I hate it. Here it comes. Watch what happens in my next phase. I'll. You got me. You hurt me. That's that scroll, baby. Knock 2 of them down.
Great!
All dead. There is a section of the game that I'm not going to be able to show you, I think, because I'm not high enough level yet. But essentially, it is their. I covered it in an article, a column, not too long ago. What it is essentially is you take your warriors onto more of kind of like, speaking of tabletop, it's almost more of a tabletop set. It's got squares and stuff like that. I wish I knew what level to do that at. I can't remember. But what's really cool about it is that you are able to, you move a few squares and then it's more strategic, I should say. And it is a lot more like a tabletop game. It's a lot different than just this kind of static group that I'm doing right now where you're all kind of in a... Oh, here's the big guy. Let's see if I can get him. I think he kicked my butt last time. This guy's pretty tough. Is that the one? Mutated, I think. Let me rest a little bit first. But anyway, I can't remember all the details of it, but I will cover it before Sunday, and I'll have it in the column or whatever. But you take your character and I think 3 or so mercenaries, I can't remember how, you can team up with several people, and you go onto this map, and what's really cool about it is it's a lot like a tabletop game. You move a little bit at a time, you can set traps, you can take over buildings. It's a really, really cool part of the game. In fact, if you want to go to massively.com and just in the search box put Atlantica Online, search through the recently viewed or recently updated or whatever through the category, and you'll find it. I covered it about 5 months ago, something like that. And what it is it covers all of. I interviewed the developers, got to do a press look at this strategic map thing, and it's really cool. I just wish I remembered. Let me just ask my peers real quick. At what level can you play on the strategic maps? I can't remember what that's called. Here, while I'm sitting here, I got a gift. Big money, no whammies. Dumplings, which are food that can heal. So I'll just go ahead and put those Oh, I have a scroll of silence. Alright, so this is a big guy here. As you can see, he's a lot bigger. I should be able to take him down. I think he's quite a bit lower level than me now. I'm not sure. Before when I first tried him, he kicked my butt. Okay. See the big guy in the back there? So what I'm going to try to do is put all my ranged on the guy in front of him to splash damage a bunch. What I learned is I clear that guy out first. The melee guy can go in now. Take out the big guy, because this big guy has a spell he can do that is just crazy. Pretty crazy. Cast my... Just ignoring the ad. You wouldn't do. You kind of take out the little guys first. But this big guy... Nice. Cool, I'm hurting him quite a bit. The animations are really good. Here goes scroll, do some damage.
I'll cut you with one stroke. Cut your eyes off.
Oh, he's dead. And look at his guys run away. Not bad. So that's pretty cool. That's how you, that works really well now. I've didn't. First time I did it, it was really, really hard. That was eons ago. Let me try another one.
Great.
Okay, so again,
here I come.
let's go from the front. Get him cleared so my melee and everybody else can go. The big guy do his big old spell that he's done before.
I'll cut you with one stroke. And I forgot to cast my scroll. Ah. That big old spell he just did there, that caused my melee guys to be hurt right at the beginning. Oh, look how hurt. I didn't heal him. I didn't even think. Crap, he's dead. I'm nailing him. He's so hurt.
Huh?
Nope. Whose turn is it? Oh, he's in front now. Oh, we got him anyway. Okay, good. Not bad. You see that spell he did? He took my guys down all the way down. They're all on their knees, hurt. So not bad. That's just kind of something. You can see how pretty it is. Nice, pretty game. That is Atlantica. I can't even say it. Atlantica Online. Just some of it. That's giving you an example of some of the combat. Taking some screenshots for the old article on Sunday. You can sign up for free. Since Nexon has taken it over, I want to say it's Atlantica.nexon.net, where their other games are. But if you want to just do a Google search Atlantica Online, you'll find it. You might still find the old site, or if you were an old player before, what you're going to find is that you're going to have to sign up for a Nexon account if you don't already have one, and then you're going to, and this includes if you already have Atlantica Online money, like cash, then you're going to want to join up for Nexon, and then it's going to ask you when you first sign in, let's merge your account to Nexon. It'll walk you through it, but just make sure you take your time. Sign into the correct Nexon account, because I had 2 Nexon accounts and I accidentally merged it with the wrong one. Actually, I have 4 Nexon accounts, but la-di-da. So make sure you do that. But otherwise, it's just a small process, and then you're going to be signing up at the Nexon site. Nexon has their accounts. You can have it all merged under one name. For example, if mine was Bob the Zookeeper or whatever, then all games on Nexon, including Atlantic Online now, would be able to be played under that. So check it out. It's a great game, turn-based combat. Grind out some mobs. Even when you're grinding like this, it doesn't really feel as much of a grind, because you're simply doing something kind of different each time. But the battles can play out differently and stuff.
and you gain levels pretty quick. I think I'm already level 11, which isn't bad. I'm not sure what the max level is, but so go check it out. If you like the game, put 10 or 15 bucks in the cash shop. Give them a little credit where credit is due. But if you're watching this in Sunday's article, be sure to leave a comment for me, please. If you want to have some tips for other players, leave it in the comments section. And if you're checking this out live, thank you for coming to the chat room. And be sure to come back on Sunday and read my thoughts on the game. Just a kind of a spoiler, I'm really enjoying it, but there are a few things that things that I definitely have issue with, and I'll be bringing those up on Sunday. So thanks for joining me. Check it out on Sunday, and I'll see you guys then.